Here we go. And this is your mic. And our music is playing. This is exciting. You all can get the app too if you have trouble hearing. Stand by. Well, hello. Welcome to another edition of Rise and Shine with Dr. Sunny. I'm thinking about you all as we still are in the middle of our new year. So, hoping all is going well for you. Hey, are you thinking about buying a home? Pete Flood of Supreme Lending, we're going to tell you about how to get pre-qualified. Now, this show is sponsored by me, Sunny Fridge, Realtor with Century 21 Mazzell and Associates. And if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, call me. And if you are a first-time home buyer, I'd like to sing you my book. It is called 27 Mistakes First-Time Homebuyers Make and How to Avoid Them. So call me, Sunny Fridge, at 601-454-2008. Leave me a message because right now I have it on Do Not Disturb. But send me your contact information or email me at sunnyfridge@frontdoorkey.com for your free copy. And now it is time for our Home Matters segment. And when it comes to buying a home, many people, families, they'll need to shop for a mortgage. As a realtor, I love the look on my home buyer's face when they get approved for a loan. And my first guest specializes in working with first-time homeowners by helping them get down payment assistance. Pete Flood is a senior mortgage loan officer with Supreme Lending, and he is making it unique because he has experience on both the agent side and the lending side of a real estate transaction because he has spent 15 years? 15 years as a realtor. So Pete was also recently elected president of Jackson Residential Investment Group, which is a local investor group in the metro area, and we can't wait for you to come on again and talk about investing. A lot of the audience is interested in that.
Oh yeah, we look forward to it.
Good. And he also works with helping real estate investors obtain financing along with cash out refinance loans. So welcome to Rise and Shine.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I'm looking forward to it.
And also, thank you for watching and listening. Facebook Live audience, if you're here live, drop a 1. If you're here on the replay, drop a 2 and let me know where you're from. At the break, we'll try to interact a little bit with you, and we know you're busy, and thank you for taking a little bit of time out your day. And as always, our listening audience, thank you because you matter. So, tell us a little bit about your educational background.
Okay, well, I graduated from Mississippi State in 2001 with a degree in business, and immediately got into real estate. My father is a broker with Paul Flood Real Estate. He's been a broker here in town for about 50 years now. So I was
What's his name?
Paul Flood.
Paul Flood.
Yes, with Paul Flood Real Estate. So I've pretty much been in real estate all of my life, and after college decided I wanted to make it a career, and just recently switched over to the mortgage side of the business. A close friend of mine and my branch manager, Wynn McGee, with Supreme Lending, started up his branch here about 6 months ago, and recruited me over there, and I'm glad I made the switch because I've got experience in both sides of the agent side and the mortgage side, and I feel like that can help me out, going forward.
And in what ways has being a realtor, and now you're a loan officer, in what ways has being a realtor helped you?
Well, it's just knowing the whole process of home buying from start to finish. Most people do not realize all that is involved, all the steps that are involved, the pre-qualification, the home inspection, looking at things like that. And during that process, issues come up, and I've probably seen it if it's happened, so I have experience in that, and just being able to, help realtors out as well with any problems that they may have. So,
well, as a realtor, I like to tell my home buyers to get all their docs in a row. By docs, I mean documents. So what documents do you require of home buyers when they apply for a loan?
Well, that's a good question. Most people, they make the mistake of wanting to go look at houses before they're pre-qualified, and that can usually turn out bad because they may not be able to get qualified for the amount of house they're looking at, and then which in turn, is a disappointment. So what I like to do is encourage anyone who's interested in purchasing to get pre-approved first. And what that takes is going to my website, www.pfloodmortgagepro.com, and just filling out a quick online application. From there, we pull your credit and we look at your credit, and we can talk about that later. But the documents that I need really right off the bat are W-2s and 1040s for the last 2 years, tax returns for the past 2 years, any pay stubs for the past 30 days, name and address of employer, and then 2 month bank statements. But the main thing is the tax returns, and being able to look at that, and that can really give us an idea of not only if you qualify, but for how much you can qualify for.
Now, what are you looking for again when you check someone's credit report? Because I believe a lot of home buyers, potential home buyers, they're always so afraid to check their credit score. And my thought is, well, even if you don't qualify, at least you'll know.
Well, that's the biggest holdup. Most people, they're just so scared to even take the step to start this process because they may have a derogatory item on their credit. And no one is perfect, and people have derogatory marks all the time. But most people are surprised that once we look at the credit, we can analyze it, and to see if you're real far off, we can get you into a credit repair program, or it may just be where we just need to pay down a couple balances to get your credit score where it needs to be.
Some of my home buyers and others have made the mistake of making a big purchase while they're in the process of getting approved for a loan. Big mistake?
That is a huge mistake, and that's what I usually tell people right off the bat, saying if you are interested in purchasing a house, do not open up any new credit cards. Do not go buy that new car that you're wanting. I've seen people where they're a few days before closing and they think that they've been approved for the loan, and they go out and buy $10,000 worth of furniture, and it messes up their debt to income ratios, and the loan doesn't go through. So that is the main thing, is just do not open up any type of credit while you're in the loan process. I always say just pay cash for everything.
Pay cash. What is the process of determining a home buyer's loan approval? How is it determined? You mentioned a couple of things. What else is involved? Because it's not always so simple.
Well, it's not always so simple. But the main thing is we look at your credit history and your credit score. We're looking for any delinquent payments, past 30 days on a previous mortgage. Those types of things are red flags. But the main thing is that once we check your credit and your credit's sufficient, then we can get your income docs in to check your debt to income ratio.
And that basically scares some people, but I always say, look, if you've got a $1,000 credit card, you might only want to spend 30%, so you don't want to make anything charged over $300. If you look at it that way, you can get a better handle on what you're trying to do to be in a positive light.
Yes, I don't want to bore your listeners about the details of debt to income ratios, but the main thing is it looks at your revolving debt with how much income that you make.
Okay.
And we can talk about a loan program that offers a little higher debt to income ratio.
Yes, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. Now, your website, supremelending.com, also has some great terms that if you want to find out more about terms and what it all means when you're going through the loan process, please click onto that. You also have several loan products, and you've been telling me one in particular is Chenoa funding. So talk to us about that so that our listeners and viewers will have a better idea of what they need to do.
Okay, sure. Chenoa is an FHA loan product that just became available in Mississippi recently. And as far as I know, we're one of the only few lenders that offer it. And what it is a down payment assistance program. If you're getting an FHA loan, you are required to put down 3.5%. So if you're buying a $200,000 house, that's going to be $7,000. Well, if you make a family of four, if they make below 72 some thousand per year, they can get that 3.5%, covered, and it's forgiven after 36 months. Now, what makes this unique is there's no income limit. So as long as the house is under $294,000, really anyone can apply for it. And if you make over that income threshold, then that 3.5% or $7,000, it's financed over 30 years at 5% interest through the life of the loan, which basically adds about $37 to your payment. And that's really important, especially when I was a realtor. I, had so many friends and people that I knew that they wanted to purchase a house, but that they just didn't have that, $7,000 to $10,000 to put down. And but now with this program out there, they're able to finance that down payment into the life of their loan.
No, that's
so
awesome.
It's really going to open up a lot of people, a lot of home buyers, I feel like.
Is student loan, are student loans factored into that?
They are factored in, and we look at that, and we basically, look at 1% of the student loan, into your debt to income ratio, and it's all figured out. But student loans, they're not going to kill it. We just have to make sure you make enough to afford the student loan and your mortgage payment. So
now, earlier I mentioned the fact I love when my buyers, they get that look when they've been approved. It is just so wonderful to see. What happens when a family gets denied a loan? I mean, obviously they're hurt, and is there anything that you as a loan officer can help them with?
Well, sure. I mean, there's no shame in being denied for a loan, and you're never going to know until you try. And most people out here, they're paying so much in rent, and I know places where they're paying $1,200 to $1,500 per month rent when they could buy that same house for $800 or $900. And the whole home buying process, you have to make a commitment to proceed with it, and so you may not be approved today, but we can work with you, and maybe 3 months from now, 6 months from now, or maybe even a year from now that you can get qualified. But the main thing is just to get in contact with us and let us walk you through the steps to make it easy for you.
And tell us again the name of this funding.
It's called Chenoa.
Okay, and do you work in partnership with this loan product or company?
Yes, it's basically like a mortgage credit. So we work through them. Our company actually pays for the down payment, and then we get reimbursed through Chenoa for it. So
well, it sounds like an exciting loan product. So if people want to get in touch with you, how can they reach you?
Well, my cell phone number is area code 601-918-8937. Or what I like to just tell everybody to go to my website, and you can find all my information there, www.petefloodmortgagepro.com, and you can fill out an online application. And even if you're just curious to see where you are, fill out that online application, and we can sit down right after you do that, and I can look at your information to see if you're going to be able to move forward.
I think I have just a couple of minutes left. Now, you are also on the investment side. That is so exciting. So many people have said that it's really good if you invest in real estate.
Oh, it is. I mean, you're getting great returns on your money, especially the rental rates in Jackson, what we just talked about. They're some of the highest in the nation. And that was one of my, specialties when I was a realtor. I dealt with a lot of investment property. My wife and I, we would buy and rehab and flip houses back when the market went bad around 2008. Now that the market's getting a little bit better, that's tougher for us to do.
Right.
Everybody's, the prices are going up. Mm-hmm. So, but we do have investor product loans, and we can talk about that at another time. I'd love to come back, but basically 15% down to purchase investment property, which is really good because most, there's a lot of lenders that require 20 to 25%
right.
down, and the more cash you can have in your pocket, the better off you are. So
I'm all for having cash in my pocket. Well, look, it has been a pleasure talking to you. And what do you love about being in your business?
It just really seeing the happiness that it comes from someone owning a house, because it brings in so much more money to the family. Going from $1,200 to $1,500 to $800 to $1,000, that's just a huge relief to families, and it's just a pride in home ownership, and just to see the happiness and knowing that hey, I'm making their lives better.
And making dreams come true. Pete Flood of Supreme Lending. We're going to put your information on our website and on our Rise and Shine Facebook page. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much for having me, and I look forward to coming back anytime.
And still to come on Rise and Shine, it's a new year and a new you as you hit the gym and lose weight and get fit. Find out how to keep the motivation going to achieve your health and your fitness goals. Rise and Shine will be back in a moment. Alrighty. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We're still live on Facebook. I'm going to have you open the door, Courtney, so that, thank you so much.
Well, thank
Look
you for
forward to
having me.
seeing you again.
Yes.
And I'm going to bring my next guest in, but we'll put that information on.
Okay.
And real quick, I think, let's see, we've got Alvin Buckley, Tanja Murphy. Tell us again how we can get in touch with you.
Okay, my phone number is, again, area code 601-918-8937. Or just go to my website, www.pfloodmortgagepro.com.
Thank you again, Pete Flood. Look forward to talking to you.
Thank you, Dr. Sunny. I enjoyed it.
And I'll stop by this week.
Yes, stop by this week.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye. Okay. All right, come on, Miss Cat. Welcome, Miss Cat. I'm well, and you can just say hello to the Facebook crowd, and we're going to start in just a moment. And, Amber either got laryngitis or she got just a little bit scared. She's not coming today, but we've got you, so I'm happy about that. And we'll be on in about 30 seconds, so I'm going to need you to put on the microphone. And thank you, Facebook, again for joining in. Hi, Gigi Gates, Renee Turner, Tanja Murphy, Alvin Buckley, Samantha Wilmot. So glad Miss Cat brought Planet Fitness to Pearl. So am I. That is so great. Yes, I look forward to talking about that with you. So we're going to start, and again, put the headsets on, and you can 30 seconds we have to come. And let's see here. I need to put mine on. Hi, Courtney Page, my producer, partner in crime. Okay. And let's see, I got this. Pete Flood is watching. Hey, Pete. All right, let's see here. Okay, and you could just kind of look at me, but there we go. And hello, and welcome back to Rise and Shine with Dr. Sunny. It's time for our Dream Team segment where we talk with entrepreneurs who are taking their business to another level, impacting their community and inspiring and helping others to make their dreams come true. My guest is crushing it in her business as a manager of Planet Fitness, one of the franchises, and the goal is to make health and fitness a priority for you and me in the new year. Joining me is Catherine Cat Coffin of Planet Fitness in Pearl. Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
Happy New Year to you as
New
well. And tell us a little bit about yourself. I know that you started 3.5 years ago working in Clinton, but keep it going. What's up?
Well, I started 3.5 years ago. It really just started out as just having a job, and then being around Planet Fitness, being in the environment, it really just pushed me to want to be something more, do something with it. And it's just a great environment to be around. It's a good vibe. I love it. It's awesome.
And I've been there several times. I got a membership in November, but I didn't make it until, I think, just before the new year. I think I came in the day before, but it's a beautiful facility. So you must be pretty excited because the grand opening was just like less than 10 days ago. What was that like for you?
Different. I've never been in a grand opening whatsoever. So it was new, but it's so exciting. So exciting.
Now, Planet Fitness is one of the largest and fastest growing franchisors and operators of fitness centers in the United States. What's the mission of those type of fitness centers?
Just to create a place where anybody and everybody can come in. just a comfortable, like non-intimidating atmosphere where it could be the highest trained athletes to first-time gym users. It's just anybody and everybody can come in there.
I notice you have something as soon as you walk in big letters, it's like no judgment or judgment-free zone.
Yeah, that's exactly a part of the comfortable, non-intimidating atmosphere. Make you feel like family when you come in. Make you feel like, oh, look at that.
Yes, I forgot to put our fitness bag up here. We'll talk a little bit about a free giveaway in just a few moments. But tell us about the types of services or special memberships that you offer. Just give us an idea. If someone's coming and they want to get fit for the new year, and you know this is the time of year when people make those New Year's resolutions to get fit, but many times the statistics show that most of us stop within the first 10 to 15 days and they give up. And your role, I would imagine, is to help them achieve their dreams, achieve their goals. So what do you offer, and how do you make it affordable for us?
Well, it's high quality environment, but affordable prices. So we do have a $10 membership. It's no commitment, no contract, but you do get unlimited fitness training with either membership that you do get. So if you want to set goals, you can sit down with our trainer and tell him what you want to work on, and he'll give you a specific workout plan just for you. But then we also have one that's our black card where you can go to anyone nationwide. And there's over 1,400 locations. And you also get use of massage chairs, massage beds, tanning beds. And then you can also bring a guest with that one as well.
Every time you come?
Every time you come in.
And how early or late are you open?
We are 24/7 and staffed 24/7.
24/7. So I don't have an excuse, do I? I can make time. I love many of the opportunities there. And even when I'm just tired, one of my favorite things is the hydrotherapy massage bed as well as the massage chair. As a matter of fact, the other day I came and I realized, oh my goodness, I forgot my sneakers. I had boots on, but I said, you know what? I can take them right off and go and sit down and get that release of stress, and it's just quite enjoyable. And you have big screen TVs. You make it like a fun place to visit and well lit, and you can just enjoy yourself while at the same time accomplishing a goal.
Exactly.
So tell us a little bit more about what it is that people can expect when they come there specifically. What type of stations do you have set up? For those of us who really aren't that familiar with going to a gym, I usually just ride the bike and watch The View or whatever's on to pass the time away. But when I first came there, Trey, one of your trainers, he actually, I said I needed to do the app work, and he took me around to each station and told me what they did, and I did a little bit of that. But I would imagine people decide where they want to go.
All of our equipment is all user-friendly, but at any point you need help with anything from anybody, our staff is always willing to help you. But we do have like a 30-minute workout room that'll give you a full-body workout within 30 minutes. And that's on like a structured red light, green light system. So it'll be like green light workout, red light move on to the next machine. And then we also have an ab room where it's all abs and all for your core. We have a stretching room. We have a PF 360 room, which is a little bit crazy, but anybody can help you. Ted, our trainer, does do classes for any room at any time. And then he does those Monday through Friday. So if you ever get bored, meet with him and he can set you up.
Awesome. Samantha Wilmoth on Facebook Live says she is looking forward to you sharing about Planet Fitness and New Year, new bodies. She said, New Year. Yes. Now we just have about a minute left in this segment. Is there anything else that you want to add about? Oh, I know. One thing that I wanted to mention is I love when businesses are in the community, but they also have a giving side to them. And I heard that Planet Fitness has something that they deal with young people about anti-bullying. I'm a John Maxwell team member and a coach, speaker, and trainer, and I also do youth leadership about anti-bullying. And I understand that you do partnerships with your organization does it with the local Boys and Girls Club.
Yeah, so apart with the judgment-free zone, we're trying to create the judgment-free generation to where creating the youth coming up, try to anti-bullying, just anti-judgment whatsoever. So that's what we're trying to do, and just be with the Boys and Girls Club, help them out, and then give back, do something. Y'all are giving back to us just being in the situation. So.
Right. And finally, before you go, Planet Fitness, courtesy of you, let me let you all know, if you haven't gone to our Facebook page yet, Rise and Shine Facebook, I Rise and Shine, and that's how you can find it. Some lucky winner will receive 4 hydro massage bed sessions, 6 massage chair sessions, a free 2-month classic membership, a water bottle, a Planet Fitness t-shirt, and a gym bag. And all you have to do is go to our Rise and Shine with Dr. Sunny Facebook page and like and comment on that post, or share the post, and you have until 11:59 p.m. tonight to enter, and the winner will be announced tomorrow, January 9th. And so now's a great time to kickstart your new year in an affordable, judgment-free environment, regardless of your fitness level. So how can people find out more information about joining Planet Fitness?
You can always come in and anybody can show you around, give you a tour, and give you information, or you can go to planetfitness.com and you can join that way as well.
Well, thank you so much for being our guest. All right, and the time that I have left, I want to say that I received a nice email on a great perspective of how to ring in the new year from my friends at Magnolia Home Inspections. They say as we begin the new year, it's nice to look back and remind yourself what you're most proud of accomplishing over the past 12 months. And they say instead of always just thinking about resolutions, look back, reflect. Which projects did you complete? Which skills and attitudes did you display? Which relationships did you strengthen and which did you get rid of? How much money did you make and how much money did you keep? What healthy habits did you embrace? What did you do to alleviate stress? Maybe you hit the gym. What have you learned? What have you mastered? And which events did you attend that brought results? Life is about results. Which life and business development techniques work for you? And what are you most proud of in 2017? If you haven't done so, take time to write a complete list for the past year. You'll be amazed at what you've accomplished, and you'll also gain confidence that you can accomplish what you want in 2018. That's all the time that we have on this New Year edition of Rise and Shine. I'd like to thank my guests, Pete Flood of Supreme Lending and Kat Coffin of Planet Fitness and Pearl. Thanks to everyone for joining me on this edition of Rise and Shine. And thank you, Facebook friends. Look forward to talking with you. Have a great day, everybody. Again, thank you, Marlon Juice Parks. My nephew is